right, welcome back. Another episode of the Rough Rigs podcast.
We're here.
We're back. Footy,
Vegas
it's happening. It's happened.
One good game, one not so good game.
Yeah, we're like the middle and one very not so good game.
Oh. We should talk about that. They need to fix that next year if they're going to do it again.
But there's that. There's the cricket that no one really cares about.
Australia versus India, apparently.
Yeah. If we win though, then we care.
Oh,
but
I'll be getting a tattoo.
Yeah.
All-time win.
But I don't think we will. Just quietly.
I sort of hope we give India this one. You know, get their hopes up. So then when the real trophy comes along.
Yeah, but then they're going to carry on. That's what they're going to carry on like they've won like an actual World Cup.
Everyone
that
knows
matters.
It's a fake. It's a warm-up tournament.
Yeah, but their fans are going to annoy me. They always do, but like even more than normal.
Yeah, let's get into Vegas straight away.
Let's get into Vegas. What do you make of it as a spectacle? First of all,
I thought it was organised well.
Yeah.
Except for the hornblower, the Viking hornblower. Did you hear what happened to him?
Yes. We were talking up the horn blowing, and it got him across the line. The Raiders.
It seemed very last minute.
Yeah.
So for those who don't know, you should know. But for those who don't, the young fellow who plays in the NFL for the Raiders, the Viking Raiders,
it was very much like we tried to get other people that were better, but like we couldn't find any.
He got tasered and kicked out of the stadium by the security for messing a bathroom.
Yeah.
Look, he probably was doing coke.
Probably.
Let's just cut to the chase. Yeah. He's probably out getting on the bags with the boys.
With Ricky.
Probably with Rick, because he was happy. Anyways, Raiders defeated the Warriors 30-8. What do you make of that? Shocking.
I didn't watch it. I was at work, so I'll just watch the KO mini.
Yep.
But Raiders look good.
Raiders.
I don't know about that sin bin.
Yeah,
that looked a bit soft.
NRL's back, guys.
Yeah, showing off the game and like all these highlights that you've shown to the Americans. That exact highlight that you've been showing and promoting the game with, we're actually going to send that off.
Yeah. And there's been 16 knock-ons, but we're going to play it on for this week and this week only.
Yeah.
I liked it.
Yeah.
Very rogue. But yeah, the Raiders are good. Their middles went fucking forward. Holy shit.
The middles look good.
They look very good.
I like the idea of Papali'i as well, starting at lock. That was interesting.
Just take the edge off for the rest of the boys and go hard. Because he was busy too.
Yeah, he was. He got through his work.
What about Big Red? Big Red. He done well for us.
Very good. Very
good. Crying, which is good. No fingering to the... No,
finger to the what?
Yeah, you know what I'm trying to get at. But yeah, what do you think of the game overall?
It was a very physical game at the start of it.
Yeah.
And then it just kind of, I don't know, the Warriors didn't throw much at the end, did they? No.
Luke Metcalf.
They looked very, very clunky in defence, in attack.
Yeah, and defence. Fucking Savage just ran around him.
Yeah. There was no Viking clap though.
There was.
Was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was before they went live to America though. It was very etch.
Yeah, right.
So they did the clap.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, the Warriors have already come out.
Yep.
Raiders have made their way out. And old mate goes, and welcome to the US listeners and watchers. And like the teams are both already out there.
Yeah, right.
About to kick off. So we missed the whole, they missed the whole Viking club, I guess.
Oh.
But yeah.
It's a shame.
What about the Aussie women? 91,006.
Yeah, well, good opening partnership. What, 94?
94. And they're quite disappointed when...
I would have liked to see them crack 100.
Yeah. Pretty disappointing, really.
Yeah.
But what they expect...
Nervous 90s.
Yeah, very nervous. For England, that is. What they expect, one side's ready to go. They've been training. The other side's been kicking back.
They're a pub team.
Being mums, doing their thing.
Yeah. They're not a professional... They don't have a professional league over there or anything like that there.
Exactly. And you can't knock the English women. Everyone's like, oh, those are cool. But as you said, there's nothing to do for...
Yeah. But also, they're English, so fuck them.
But how do you fix this? What do you do going forward? You can't have...
Well, you've just got to set up how we have the NRLW. They've got to set up a women's Super League.
Yeah, but how do you stop that scoreline happening? Do you send over the Kiwis? Do you send over an All-Stars event for the women's game?
Yeah, we have Australia versus the rest of the world, but again, the rest of the world is probably just going to be the Kiwis anyway. So, there's no one from England that you'd want in that team.
Just Aussie versus New Zealand.
Yeah,
make it the spectacle.
But even then, Australia versus the Kiwis in the World Cup final, and it was 50-0 then. So
Yeah,
I think Australia's is too good. There's too much
talent,
too much talent, too much support, too much money invested in the women's game here.
Massively.
That we're so far ahead of the other nations in women's football. But
so fuck, it was bad to watch.
There's talk about it just scrapping it next year, which I think's probably a good thing, to be honest.
Well, I think
a lot of people left.
They did
during that game.
We can't come back, so they would have just roamed around the stadium. There's no ticket out, ticket in.
Yeah.
Once you're in, you're in.
Well, there was a lot less people at the Sharks Penrith game.
Probably too big of a day.
So, I think...
And they missed out on the best game.
Yeah.
Like, literally the spectacle of that.
Yeah. So, I think it was probably... You probably... If you're going to play the women's game, I think you probably have that as the first game where people can, without sounding disrespectful, can come halfway through it and not have to stay for the whole thing.
Yeah.
Having it right in the middle is probably great for the women's sport and getting your eyeballs to them, but I don't know, is there any good having eyeballs when it's
91-0? Like, it's... The other thing is they need to have the NRL game back-to-back. I thought that was very silly.
Yes.
Just as if you're an NRL fan, no offense, you're not coming to watch Wigan versus whoever they versed.
I think it was smart having that in the early... Like it was 9 o'clock over here, which works out well
for them.
Prime time in England, so you're getting that.
It made sense.
It made sense there, and I thought, I think you just have that, and then you have the 2 NRL back to back.
Is there any need for a fourth game?
I don't think so. Day. Like, in all due respect, is anyone going over to Vegas to watch the women's game?
The Gillaroos.
Like, there's probably a lot of people that are keen to watch it if they're over there, but they're going over for the NRL. They're going over
for their favourite team.
They're going over for their team.
Their club team.
And while they're there, they might tune in and they might watch it and be entertained by it, but I don't think they're coming... Like, if it was the Gillaroos and there was no NRL matches, I don't think you get anyone over there. So,
agreed.
You're not really losing fans by not playing it, but I think you are losing fans by playing it.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Because I think people are leaving halfway, especially having it in the middle. I think if you're going to have it, you have it at the start or at the end. But
you just make sure that NRL.
It's a tricky one because you still want to grow the women's game and you want to expose them to as much as what you can.
You can't just grow it to one nation. Like Australia's so far ahead, as you pointed out.
Yeah.
Like the women's game is never going to grow in England until there's a league.
There's talk also about, whether you do a women's state of origin over there, which I think as a spectacle would be better, but whether the fans are going to get involved.
Would they be ready though? How can you pre-season pick a team?
Yeah.
That's sort of... Yeah. You're not picking them on warrant. You're picking them on their end-of-season form.
Yeah.
Well,
you're picking them, off last year's form, really, aren't you? So.
And the game won't be as polished because, they're going to be as physical as hell.
Yeah.
But, They
need to figure it out. Americans aren't going to understand.
Exactly. They'll be like...
State of origin, They're
very based and they love their club stuff.
Yeah.
Very loyal to their club. Anyway, Panthers versus Sharks, 28 defeat the Sharks,
great
22.
Game.
Cracking game of football. What the NRL wanted, it couldn't have been much more perfect.
Yep.
6 points in it. It was seesawing.
But again, the game that was shown live in America was the Raiders-Warriors game. It wasn't this game. So
I don't get...
I don't know. There's a few things that I think they can do a lot better.
The Sharks and Panthers are going to have a crack.
That's going to be a lot better than the Raiders-Warriors.
And that's no disrespect for the Warriors and the Raiders.
Yeah.
None whatsoever. But you've got Nico Hines versus Hines. You've got AFB versus Yo. That alone.
Yeah.
You're set.
Unless they wanted the Raiders to be the main game because they're the Raiders and Las Vegas Raiders.
You got the Panthers wearing their beautiful jerseys.
Jesus, a nice looking jersey.
It's fucking so good. Mm-hmm. It's like a big fuck you to everyone else.
Yeah.
We're so much better than
they're the only team that can get away with putting just
so
black
good.
And gold jersey.
It's so good.
Yeah.
But I thought both Penrith and Sharks were good. I don't think either team can walk away going, fuck, we could be better here. I think it was just a good game of footy. Good, honest tussle.
Yeah.
Back and forth, seesawing. I was happy as a Sharks fan.
Yeah. Well, I was watching it at the pub and
shock.
As you do. And it was as you do. But I was very entertained.
I'm sure you were. Are you not entertained? Yeah. But good fun. Thanks, Vegas.
But just going back to that jersey, if you're a Penrith fan, you're getting that jersey.
Jumping on that.
Every Penrith fan is going to want that jersey.
If the Sharks win the comp, I'm expecting them to release a gold and blue and black number. Something. Right. How cool is it?
It's cool.
That was a sick jersey.
Yeah.
Such a sick jersey.
Got to earn it, though.
Yeah, we'll win it this year.
Yeah.
The spoon. We're on the bottom of the ladder. So
Yeah, well, there you go. So that's Vegas. Anything else with Vegas that you want to talk about? Any shocks?
I've given you a 2-0 lead in the tipping. So
Yeah, you've had a shock,
I've done
haven't
that
you?
on purpose.
Yeah, of course.
Just so there's no sook in this
Yeah,
shit. Tipping the underdogs. Anyways, should we get into the rest of the round and who we are going to tip?
Yeah, let's
Because
do
I'm
it.
taking it serious.
Yeah.
I'll give you.
Okay. Oh,
I've
now
given
are.
you 2.
Yeah, right.
You've got to pick the Eels, but
No, I'm not doing that.
what the fuck? You're a dog.
They're playing Melbourne.
I'll let you pick
With
the
no Moses.
We're playing by Penrith.
Yeah.
Fucking okay. All right, we got Roosters and Broncos at Allianz Thursday night.
I'm
you got winning
going.
that?
I'm going the Bronx.
I'm going to join you with the Bronx. The Roosters have a lot of question marks.
They do.
A lot.
There's a lot of changes to them. I think it'll take them a while to kind of get the hang of it. I don't rate them. They look terrible in the trials.
Yep. They've lost May. Big loss.
Huge loss.
Speaking of May, Friday night.
They've
we're
lost both their halves.
They have.
So yeah,
Big changeover in staff.
lost Jared.
Yep. The heart and soul of the Zimbin.
No
Friday-
Spencer Lenu.
Oh, well, yeah.
Prodigy.
What's he done?
Prodigy of the sin bin.
Probably swore at someone. West Tigers versus Newcastle Knights. Now, this one's a bit of a weird one to... who knows what you're going to get from either side?
This could oddly be like actually the game of the round.
Oh, isn't that concerning? God damn.
It's got a big blocker warning on it.
Yeah, we're at Campbelltown Sports Stadium. And Tigers did play well to finish the year there.
They did.
I'm going to pick...
But I genuinely... The reason I say it could be game of the round is like the Tigers, everyone is like excited to see how Luai goes. And then the Knights, everyone's keen to like... a lot of people writing him off, but
could be
they've
30
got
or
so much...
34.
There's so much talent in that Knights team that
Yeah.
it could be anything. It really could. I'm
Who are you going to tip?
going to go Newcastle. I think the Tigers... I think they'll come good, but I think it might take them a while to get there. I think they'll start slow.
You know what?
I think they could be like 6 rounds without a win.
Hey, Tiger Town, I'm jumping on round 1.
Wow.
Bit of energy at the ground. People will be there.
They actually do have a decent record for round 1, I think.
People will be there.
They've been like Melbourne and Penrith
Yeah.
and
I'm going the
the
Tigers.
Roosters
for
when
round
they
one.
were good in round 1.
I'm going the Tigers.
They start strong. But Benji can't coach.
But I'm just excited. A lot of people are going to turn up for this.
Yeah.
A lot of people.
They'll still be at
Friday.
work, won't they?
No, they'll come.
Oh, they don't work at Campbelltown.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. We're sitting in the middle of the black town here.
I was going to say we're
Pour
not much
the
better.
kettle black. Fucking hell. And the game following that, we got the Dolphins versus the Rabbits at Combank because of the
Cyclone.
happening, which is crazy.
Yeah.
Rabbits versus Dolphins.
What's the Wayne Bennett Cup?
Wayne Bennett Cup round 1.
Straight into it.
NRL. Who you going? This one.
I'm going Souths.
I'm going to join you. I'm very scared of the Dolphins.
I just don't rate the Dolphins at all. I think Wayne loves getting these teams up. Like he's going to want to win this one.
Yeah, he doesn't care about round 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
It's round 1.
Yeah.
It's go time.
And when Wayne wants to win a game, he'll win it.
Yeah.
Like
You'll pay the refs.
Yeah.
We'll move on to Saturday, which I'm actually excited for this one. Dragons versus Bulldogs. Bit of a mini rivalry built over the years.
I think this will be a great game.
We're at Jubilee. Gutho's going to be Gutherining.
Yeah, I like
The
them.
Bulldogs are a bit weak at the moment. Well, I think their squad's a bit weakened.
There's no Carraz.
No Carraz. Skelton's left. Tracy's the lone warrior back there that's, played some games. I'm going to go the Dragons. I think, again, the crowd's going to get around them. Big, exciting time to be a Dragons fan.
Yeah.
And Flannelly's going to have them rip-roaring, ready to go round 1.
I'm going Dragons too, actually.
Join me.
Yeah, I
Join me,
will.
brother.
I will.
Sorry, Megan. You're going to hate us for that, but it is
no,
what it is.
I really, really liked what I've seen from the Dragons. I think the fans are excited. So they'll be out in force. Friday 5:30, they'll be all ready
Good
to
time.
go. Like it's
At
good
Jubilee.
time. Yeah. What I don't understand, just quickly with the
Hit me with
scheduling, they still got this Friday 6 p.m. game.
It's the TV right deal. That's all
Why
it
do
is.
they have a fucking Friday 6
Because
p.m.?
they want the kids, dude. They want the kiddies to see the footy.
If the fucking people are at work.
Why are we not at the point where we can play a game at 9 p.m? We're adults. Like we are adults.
But if they've obviously lost the 2 games for Vegas, right? So
1-1.
surely that is your first time slot. Your Friday 6 p.m. should be the first one to get fucked.
Yeah, I'm with you. I get, yeah. No, you're right. It's
And then they only have one Sunday. You should have 2 games on a Sunday.
it's like they're trying to really build up. Sunday,
Why would they get rid of a Sunday Arvo game for a Friday 6 p.m. game?
Yeah, that's true. Because let's face it, unless
You interview any person on the fucking planet, and you say, "Oh, would you like to watch a Sunday game, Sunday Arvo 2 p.m. game? Put the feet up, watch the footy,
They'll do
or
it.
would you rather Friday 6 p.m.
4:30 p.m., 6 p.m.
Like,
fuck.
no one wants to watch Friday 6 p.m.
What's the thing? Even if you finish at 4,
Although maybe they do. Maybe people, I don't know.
but that's the thing. Even if you finish at 4, you're cooked.
Yeah,
Because like
no one's going to the game.
You come home, you get home 5,
Yeah.
have a shower, do what you got to do, get a feed. If you got some wife and kids, you're feeding them.
Yeah.
It's 6:30. You're looking at the TV going, "Fuck, the game's halfway through."
Yeah.
You're right. It's fucked.
So, and there's no no Saturday Arvo game. There's no Saturday 3 o'clock game.
Yeah.
You don't rate it, do you? The Saturday 3 o'clock game. But
Saturday 3 is a bit weird. I feel like it's the like fuck you slot.
yeah,
Like, here you go, pigs.
yeah, a little bit.
Have fun in the mud.
But it's also because they put the shit games there too.
It's
like,
always the shit games.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. It's like they're trying to get rid of it without telling us. It's always like the fucking rabbits versus fucking.
Well, it's the same as the Friday 6 o'clock game as well. Like, there's never two
it's
blockbuster
never-
teams, is there?
True.
You don't have Penrith versus Melbourne at
And like obviously,
Friday 6 p.m.
obviously Thursday nights are locked in for the Broncos all year.
Yeah.
So
Thursday or Friday night. Yeah.
never 6 p.m.
No,
Only
they
8
don't. They don't get 6 p.m. do they?
Anyways, what were we up to?
I don't know.
We're up to
The Saturday.
Seagulls. Seagulls versus Cowboys.
Mm.
We're at Four Pines Park, so
Yeah.
in that sense, I'm going
Yeah.
the Seagulls,
Yeah,
and
I'm
that's
going-
the only reason
I'm
why.
going Manly as well.
Yep. So thanks, Manly. You'll win that one because Cherry will be sucking.
I think Manly will win by 20.
Yep. Storm versus Eels, and we are at Stormland.
Stormland, yep. No Cyclones there.
Sorry, Eels. Hey, I tipped you a lot last year, and it bit me in the ass. I still won the tipping comp. Let's not get into that. But I'm going the Storm.
Yeah, I'm going Storm by about 40.
Okay, I'm going 1 to 12 because your 40 predictions are always way off.
No.
And the Titans had the bye, so
Melbourne, like
2 points.
with their record for round one
so
in Melbourne
finals footy to them.
against a Parramatta team that is like
Brand new.
looks like a reserve grade team on
No
paper. To be
Gutherino.
honest,
Yeah.
there's no Gutho, there's no Moses,
No Moses. No Sevo.
there's no second rowers. Like,
This could be a bloodbath, actually.
you've got fucking Dory on the bench.
Poor Dory's just copping shade.
This could be an absolute bloodbath.
Poor Dory, just copping. Fucking, he's getting shot up on the sidewalk. What the fuck? What did Dory do? What's Dory? He was pretty solid last year when he played. What the fuck? Reach out, Parramatta Eels fans. Do you hate Dory like Will does?
I've got nothing against him. He's just
What was your first name you picked then?
he's just not someone that I think would be, he's not fighting for a Hall of Fame spot, is he?
Wow.
He's not going down as the next immortal.
Show title, Matt Dory. That'll get the listeners involved.
Yeah, no one will know who he is.
There's our tips.
I think you're talking about Dory from Finding Nemo.
Finding Dory. That's
No.
what you'll be doing.
Fine.
That's our tips for the week, and I'm going to win. I've
Yeah,
given Will a 2-0
yeah.
head start. So.
Well, I think we've all got the same tips, haven't we?
No, we haven't.
No.
So Roosters Broncos. We're both going Broncos.
Yep.
Tigers Knights. I've gone the Tigers.
I've gone the Knights. There we go.
Rabbits Dolphins. We're both going the Rabbits.
Yeah, okay.
Dragons Bulldogs. We're both on the Dragons. Seagulls Cowboys. We're both on the Seagulls. And rightfully so, Storm Eels. We're on the Storm. But shout out to Maduri. Like seriously, fucking hell.
He'll score 3 tries this week.
Yeah, I hope he does. And I hope he's doing these ones. There's our tips.
There's his tips. Tips. Have you got a bet of the week?
Yep.
Yep. What is it?
Tigers, head to head. That's all.
That's it.
I'm really backing them.
You were really backing him.
I'm really getting around. I don't know what it's paying.
13 plus.
Nah. That's your sort of...
If you're going to back him.
That's That's your sort of area. Hey, you were this close to winning the easiest bet of the round one. But you got greedy and went 13 plus. Well, as soon as you said it, I'm like, it's not going to happen. He's going to be 1 to
Yeah,
12.
well, let's talk about last week's bet. I had
We're both close.
the Raiders to win,
Oh.
which,
You're close.
got up. And
Yep.
then I thought, I think I said, I was like,
Bloodbath.
Panthers to win. I'm like, you know what? They're going to win. They're going to win by plenty.
Because
So
they
13
normally
plus.
pump us.
Yeah.
They normally pump the Sharks. Yep,
so
by 30.
that didn't come.
But it was close.
They looked like they were going to win 13 plus at one point, and then Sharks pulled it back. So
Well, mine was close, and I thought Cleary had actually scored, but Will Kennedy is Superman
Yeah.
and saved one of the greatest try savers we'll see in round one ever.
there you go.
But yeah, I
Kennedy
had...
hates you.
He loves me. No, I was okay with it. To stop a try like that, I was okay with it. You know, but yeah, all I needed was Cleary. I got everything else.
Nice.
So thanks RTS and thanks Savage.
I'm gonna go Manly 13 plus
Ooh, here we go.
and Melbourne 13 plus.
30 plus.
13 plus. And I'm gonna throw in a little try scorer.
Ooh.
Little try scorer. Matt Dory.
Ooh,
No.
Please do. Maybe that should be my bet of the week. Matt Dory to cross over
score.
as an omen bet. Just getting around the doer stuff.
Nah, I'm gonna go. I want to try a scorer. Who's gonna score a try?
Saab will get 3 or something.
No, I reckon Gutho scores.
Gutho.
First.
And does he Gutherino?
First game for Melbourne. First game for
Fucking hell.
the Dragons.
Teddy Wineland's onto that story.
Exclusive.
Jesus. Yeah, I like it. I'm going the Tigers. I'm going to really back him.
Yeah.
Really get around him.
Or I could go someone from Melbourne to score. Literally any of them. They'll probably all score.
Wow, you got no belief in your team. This is just wild.
Anyway,
Poor fucking.
that's our tips of the week. Remember, you win some, you lose more.
Shout out Maduri.
Yeah,
For real.
Oh, we had our drink of the week as well. That
Yeah,
happened.
we've already sipped into it. Sorry.
The hard.
What do you think of the no sugar?
The hard
Or
rate.
0 sugar.
Yeah, I don't like it. It's
Grow up. I'm looking after you.
it's just a hard solo that's not as good. Like it's
But it doesn't taste 0 sugar. Sugary.
nah. It's probably one of the better 0 sugar drinks. Like
I will say that.
it is quite similar tastes.
Yeah.
Like it's not. You don't have it and you're like, oh fuck, you can taste the
Yeah.
no sugar in that.
Yep.
But it's
How was your weekend now that we've gotten through the footy?
not too bad.
We saw each other.
We did.
For those who don't know, played cricket. We had 8 players again. We had 2 late withdrawals in the morning of.
Yeah.
And
I had no cricket, so I didn't really know what to do with myself.
yeah, you were looking around the room.
Yeah, it was just like,
walls were
what's
coming
going
in.
on here? Went and got a haircut.
Yep.
Um,
You were looking fresh.
yeah. Got a.
Yeah, we had the mullet. It's back.
It's back. It's back.
It's back,
It's a bit
baby.
short. A bit short at the front.
You're
I
going to
think.
keep it for the wedding? I hope you do.
Okay, I'll keep the mullet.
I have to go back the day after.
Nah, you should have it for. Just
I
get
want
like
it for.
a stick-on one for the.
That person in
wedding.
that room will kill me.
But yeah, a little bit too short, I reckon, at the front. Would have liked to be.
Yeah, he's trying to cut.
He kept going. I was like, nah, that'll do. He's like, no, you want it more. You want it more. I'm like, no, I really don't. Fuck.
Thanks, mate.
But yeah. Anyway, shout out to the barber. So
Yeah. Will came down to
Ben
help
Barber.
us. Ooh.
But
Will came down to help us at the cricket game.
yeah. Well, I thought you were playing at home, so I went there because it was just where the barber was.
Right around
So
the
I was
corner.
like, I was there for about a couple of balls. I was watching, beat my horn, and then I was having a look at the round of the team, and I'm like, hang on,
Where's Mitch?
there's
They're not fielding.
a lot of Indians in this team, and
Well, what are you trying to say?
I'm just looking for the white people in the team. It's like, where are they?
Not there.
They're not there.
Wrong ground.
And then- yeah,
then you
wrong
had to
ground,
go
so I'm
40
like-
fucking 5 minutes. We were so shocked when you turned up.
Well, I already thought I was
Committed.
watching. So like in my mind, I'm like, I'm watching the boys play,
Yeah.
and then I'm like, oh, now I'm not. I'm like,
Got nothing better to do.
yeah, might as well
No
now.
footy's
So,
on, no nothing.
yeah. So I was like, I'll go and grab some Maccas, and then
Head
drive
me
down
out
and
there.
eat my Maccas, have a frozen Coke,
Yep.
and then I got to the ground, and I was checking the live scores.
Getting pumped.
And they were batting, right? So you got bowled out. You got bowled out for like 20, as
20.
we discussed last week.
Yep, we got pumped.
And then
They continued batting off. The guy got 100.
So they were like 4 for 280 or something.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, surely they're going to declare soon. So I'll just go and, watch you, sit with you while you're batting.
Yeah.
And then I'll rock up, and they're still going. And I'm like, I was speaking to them. I'm like, what are you on, boys? And they're like, oh, we're just batting. I'm like, oh, you surely declare soon. What are you on, like 280? And they're like, yeah, we maybe in 10 overs. I'm like, oh. And I'm looking at you and at your team at the field, and
There's 8 of
I'm
us.
counting them, and I'm like, that's not 11. There's a lot of gaps here. I think one ball got hit to the boundary, and I don't know who was chasing, but they looked fucked.
Yeah, he
but
was
like
purring.
the ball got thrown in, and it like rolled to the keeper, and it was just.
Oh, we were miserable.
It was
were
not
miserable.
it was not good. I'm like,
Yeah.
I've got to help these boys out. So chucked on the whites, had them in the back of the car,
Yeah.
grabbed them out of the kit, And
to be fair, it pepped us up for like 5 overs. Like, oh, extra fielder.
and I got on the field and you took 2 wickets for not many runs. So
we needed something.
Made all the difference.
The funny part was we laughed because we're like, who's this shady white dude up there? Like we literally said, there's some shady white dude around our kits.
Just loitering around.
And then you sat in my chair and I'm like, oh, this cunt's ballsy. Like, he's sitting in my chair. And then Matt's like, who is it? And we're full fucking having it because the cricket's shit. The cricket, they're up by 460 or whatever the fuck. And I'm like, I don't know. Is it that shady junkie from last week? Because there was a junkie dude, similar build to you at the time. And I'm like, surely not. That's brazen to be sitting in a chair. And then we see the green hat and I'm like, oh mate's putting a white shirt on. And then as you walked in the steps, I'm like, oh, it's Will because you got a certain walk. I'm like, yes, it's Will. And then when you walked, I'm like, yes, an extra fielder. So we were greatly appreciative of that. You got to sort of see Dave hit a brilliant 66, I'd say, just a slapathon. Fuck, it was hot out there. I stayed out there for 19 balls and thought,
beautiful.
Shit, we've only got 2 wickets left.
Got the nod out.
Yeah.
Looking after the average.
I really wish Zach and Vilm were there. I think I would have just blocked it out, but I said to James, just have a swing, mate.
Yeah.
Have a hit. He hit it well, but too far up.
Too far up.
But yeah, that was our weekend. Actually, we sent in a report. Well, Paul, our manager, sent in a report saying we started late on week 1. They used our cones. They overbatted. They were just being gronks, essentially. And then Frank got back just within like 30 minutes going, yeah, the week 1 umpire emailed me already about all this, thanks. They're going to get graded B1s, B2s because they're just taking the piss and killing everyone and overbatting and trying to get the averages up. But little do they know they're cooked.
Well, they retired, right?
Well, 2 of them retired hurt.
Hurt.
But one of them was getting yelled at by his teammates to come off.
Yeah.
And then he put on this horrible acting dig. Like he started walking like me, which I found very funny. So we mentioned that to Frank and he's going to have a word to them. He said in the email, which is going to be hilarious.
Have you checked the scores?
I'm going to change. I haven't done it yet, but I should do it.
Yeah.
Probably tomorrow. But I will be doing it. I'll be going out.
Out.
You weren't retired, brother.
Not out, yeah.
The umpire gave you out because you're a grub. Anyways, that was cricket, and we got 1 week left.
How good?
They're on a bit of a shindig. I've invited about 30 blokes, Sheilas, girlfriends, partners, babies, you name it, they're there.
Good.
So, keen.
There you go.
Have a bit of fun. Spend some time with the boys.
You got 11 this week?
Got 13.
Jeez.
Yep.
Keen.
We're going to play with 13 too. I'll say, Frank, come on, mate. Because Frank's in our comp. Yeah. He's in the B6s. I'll say, Frank, mate, come on. Come on. Help us out. Help a team out. You know. So, keen. Looking forward to it. And
so 6 slips?
7 slips.
7,
2 gullies.
Yep.
And 1 keeper.
Backstop?
No, we're going to just make one guy do mid-on, mid-off.
Right.
And 1 square.
Yep. Nice.
That's it. Ravi, you're going square to square.
Fine leg?
Nah, if you bowl it down there, you go get it yourself. All the slips just watch the bowler. That'd be hilarious. We should do that for 1 over as a piss take.
I can have one like directly next to the umpire.
Short, mid-on. Like right.
Well, you have 2. You have 1 either side. You have 1 either side of the umpire.
The umpire would be so perplexed.
I mean, what can they do? Like it's a fielding position.
It's a fielding position.
And then the bowler has to like do a whole.
We are going to have some. We're going to do the same thing as last week. Everyone's going to bowl.
Yeah.
Batting order is going to be randomizer wheel.
Yeah. Well, that's what we did for the last game. We had the old Siri out and about.
I think Siri will struggle to say some of the names.
Yeah, could do.
Might just do the Wheel of Fortune.
Wheel of Fortune.
Shout out to VJ with one of the great last names of all time. Literally. Fuck. Great last name.
Sangakkara.
Yeah, well, Sangakkara, can we get a photo of the cricket? Yep, there he was.
Yeah.
Has our favourite fan wrote in this week, or is he?
No, well, just quickly, going back to our drink of the week.
Yep.
Obviously, sponsored.
Now let's see if he's improved.
Sponsored by
PR trained.
The Inclusion Crew.
Yes.
For your disability needs.
Yes. He's been well trained.
So if you or somebody that you know has a disability,
yes.
Visit theinclusioncrew.com.au. That website again, theinclusioncrew.com.au.
Yes. We've almost got him to a 10 out of 10.
Yes. So anything from 24/7 support.
Anything. 24/7 support. Legit.
Support.
Whatever you want within that 24 hours, it's yours. You're paying for it. So
you're shopping, you're cleaning, all of that kind of stuff.
Everyday life needs for you.
Yep.
What fits you, what fits your budget.
That's it.
very big on budget. They'll help you out as best they can.
That's it.
So-
Or, if you just want to do, you're pretty good and you just want once a week, twice a week,
Yep.
once a fortnight, once a month, whatever it
Yeah.
may be that you need.
Maybe just to go to the footy.
Just someone to come in, give you a hand with something, take you out for lunch, take you out shopping,
Yep.
take you out to the footy, the cricket, wherever
Whatever
it
you like.
might be.
Yep.
Take you for a drive, whatever.
Hit them up.
Hit them up. That website again, theinclusioncrew.com.au. Check them out.
Check them out.
Anyway, let's get on the cricket.
Champions
Trophy, eh?
Plenty of rain.
It's happening live
it?
as we speak.
Who's playing?
Australia and India.
Oh, are we?
Australia are 4 for 146. So,
So we're going well.
yeah, not great. Not great. But again, no one cares. So it doesn't really matter.
Who's batting?
Steve Smith and Kerry. Now, Steve Smith, 60 off 75. He's looking good.
Jesus Christ.
So, Alex,
That's not bad, eh?
No, not bad at
That
all.
sort of shocked me. I was surprised by that score.
Yeah, so Inglis didn't score much. Cooper Connolly didn't score much. Travis Head, 39 off 33, didn't score much against his Indian rivals.
You got a feel for Cooper. He's sort of been thrown in the deep end, hasn't he?
Yeah,
Fucking
yeah.
hell.
Anyway,
Poor Coop.
that'll do for the cricket.
Yep.
We probably lose and we don't care. So,
Honesty, let India have this one.
nah, fuck him.
Okay.
Fuck him.
Why not?
As Trumpy said, bunch of flags.
Fuck India. Or however you said it.
Speaking of friend of the show, Trumpy, he's been in the news.
When is he?
So
in the news?
I don't know whether he's
What's he legalised this week?
well.
Marriage with pets?
Have you seen his little chat with President? Is it
Zelensky? From
Zelensky?
No, but Zelensky.
President DWZ.
Zelensky. Zelensky.
The Ukraine president.
Yes.
They had
I've heard about it, but
a little chat.
I put nothing towards it.
Yeah, no, I watched the full thing. I heard about it, and I'm like, well,
Of course you fucking did.
mate, I've got to support the fans. He's come in last week. He's a big fan of us, so
What's
I
he
thought I'll have a look at him too.
What's happened in this?
Well, he's brought the president of Ukraine over,
Yep.
and they were discussing some kind of arrangement that they can do to stop Russia from their invasion.
Yep.
And it all started pretty civil.
Yep.
Trump was like, I'm very confident that we're going to get a deal done and we're going to sort this problem out. And it was all pretty civil. And then, they were trying to get into specifics about it. The reporters were asking. He's like, no, it doesn't matter about the specifics. I am confident that we'll sort this out. We'll get into the details later. That doesn't matter.
Trump's going to force him into.
But we'll sort it out.
Yeah.
And then he kept, saying, the president before, Sleepy Joe, he was no good. So, and then it was starting to get a little bit more hostile. Like he was starting to pull back. Trump was saying, Europe, they do nothing, we do everything. Europe doesn't help him at all. And then Zelensky, he was like...
Zelensky, for those still wondering.
He was like, actually, Europe does help us quite a bit. So
Trump just says shit.
And
He's a
then Trump's
dickhead.
like, oh, maybe, but not as much as we do. And they're like, oh, well...
So Zelensky,
Anyway, they were coming back. And then the vice president, he chipped in.
Good.
He came in.
I'm glad. As in...
No, the US vice
Oh,
president.
for fuck's sake. I'm not glad. I'll take it. I'm so-
JD Vance.
$101 apparently.
He came in and he's pointing fingers and he's going, you're being very rude to Mr. Trump. You haven't even said thank you.
For what?
And the funny
For
thing is,
abusing him.
he actually did say thank you multiple times throughout the meeting. But anyway, but yeah, he was going off at him.
Two old white men bullying him.
And then once JD Vance fired up, then Trumpy, he's like, yeah, you know what? Fuck you. And then he's like, you started this war. You've done nothing for 3 years.
Just defending his land.
And then,
God.
he's just like, you don't even want to compromise.
Of course not.
And
It's,
they're like, no,
it's his
we want-
country.
we want our
What do you mean?
He's like, well, you need to make some sacrifices. You're not just going to get.
He has.
You're not just going to
Many
get.
men.
You're not going to get him to stop for nothing. Look. So
more
anyway,
Trump-
they went on about it, and then they were meant to have a lunch, and they were going to discuss this.
Zelensky said, fuck
They were
that.
no. They went in and they had
Fuck
that
off
lunch.
with him.
But Trump, he's like, you know what? You're not getting lunch. And he kicked him out. Left the lunch in the hallway and gave it to his staffers.
There is no way.
And he's like, you can have the lunch. He doesn't deserve lunch.
there is no
He
way.
had to get
this
back on the
happened.
plane.
There is no way.
It happened.
Surely this is a skit from Family Guy. Like the more weeks that pass, the more delusional he sounds. Donald Trump is just saying shit for the sake of it.
So shout out to friend of the show, Trumpy.
No, I'm not shouting about this week. I'm a big fan of Zelensky.
Maybe he might.
So to sum that up, two old leaders, two old white geriatric.
One's not old. JD Vance, he's not old.
He's old in my books. A bully.
Or he's about
bully middle-aged man
40.
that is in a war-torn country, essentially. Bully. They belittle him.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? I'm so glad we live here. Hey, Albo, he was at Mardi Gras, and I'm okay with that.
He's 40, JD Vance, just
Yeah, he's
quietly.
old. Look at him. He's racist, for sure.
Trumpy is 78.
Yeah, he's got a couple of years left at this rate.
Yeah.
I'm very grateful for Airbus Albo. Very grateful.
Airbus Elbow.
One of the great names. What was the guy by the mansion side? Oh,
Mr. Harborside Mansion, that was Malcolm Turnbull.
so because he grew up wealthy,
Yeah.
it's a problem.
But yeah, that's the Trumpy news, and he's big on crypto too. He's come out and he said we're going to do Bitcoin reserves, and
I think he's doing a bit too much.
Yeah,
Just relax. Put your
he's
feet up.
he's like a fucking cat on a hot tin roof, isn't he? He's like got onto the office and he's like fucking doing everything.
Oh, he's actually doing me head in. Is what he's doing. Oh, dude, fucking Trump.
So anyway, shout out to Zelensky for
You're getting sued. You're going to get sued.
And the best part, one of the reporters asked President Zelensky. I can't say it.
Zelensky.
President DWZ asked him why he's not wearing a suit.
He's fighting a war.
And he's like, I'm not answering this question.
Surely that was a piss take.
I'm here for serious questions. I'm not answering that. And he's like, no, this is a serious question. And Trump's like, he was like nodding. He's like,
Are you dumb or ignorant?
He's like, I like you.
Or both.
I like you. You're a good.
Yeah, probably just got a job for saying that.
Yeah.
Brother, are they dumb? Like, are Americans truly that
know.
full of themselves? He's literally part of the war. He's literally on the front line.
No.
He's literally
like his country's at war. He's not going to show up in a suit and tie. Like he's
one of the people.
He's fighting.
He's one of the Ukrainian men.
Yeah. Anyway.
Oh my god, I hate Americans. I love yous, but I hate you guys.
But anyway, he's gone, President Zelensky, and
Zelensky.
Zelensky.
I'm gonna have to fucking autocorrect this whole episode.
He's gone over and he's got to deal with the Europeans that do nothing apparently, according to Trump. They've done nothing for him. So
the do nothings.
Do nothing. They've provided no money,
except for the millions.
And but that was an loan. It was a loan. They're getting it back. High interest rates as well. So something to consider. So
they're real people too.
There you go.
You got anything else for this week?
Let's do a quick Bitcoin update.
Yep.
Because it's been
sad.
It's been good and bad. It went up for a little bit and then it went back down. Because Trump, obviously, with his Bitcoin reserve tweet, it fucking spiked and it was up 20%. And then I looked today and it was down 20%. So not real good. Not real good
Sadness.
at all. But if we have a look, my Dogecoin is now worth $47. So you win some, you lose more.
Life keeps getting better all the time.
It'll come good though. It'll come good.
Getting better.
It'll come good. I swear. One day.
You're hoping.
Yeah. Anything else that you want to add?
Well, that's it for me this week.
Yeah.
Go the Sharks.
Go the Eels. Go Matt Dory.
You said that with no belief, no confidence whatsoever.
No, I don't. Don't have any.
Shout out Matt Dury.
Yeah.
Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and abuse Will in the comments.
Please
Matt
do.
Dury.
Please do.
Especially you.
Shout out to Matt Dury. Hope he's watching.
I do too. I hope so too.
Hope he uses fire him up and be a good footballer. That would be nice.
Wow.
Not that he's a bad footballer, but he's just a mediocre one.
Poor Matt Dury.
Just bang average.
I love you, Matt Dury.
Goodbye.